we are going to play that flute solo at the very end of the Beatles' "You've Got to Hide Your Love Away." I've got standard notation that you can play along with as you see it on the screen. Some of my YouTube viewers need a little bit more tutoring than others, and I'd like to take a minute right now to talk about the different notes in the song. There are exactly 7 notes to play, which is not very many for a flute solo. The first note you're going to need is a G, and G is played with thumb 1, 2, 3. We always put this finger down for balance. That's the 4th finger on your right hand. Another note you need is A, which you just take off that 3rd finger, and now you got an A. Another note is going to be a B flat. B flat on the flute is usually played, we call it 1 and 1. So it's thumb, 1st finger, 1st finger. And this is still down, the pinky is still down. Another note you need is a B natural. B natural is thumb, 1st finger, but not the other hand, just the pinky. C, we need a C. A C is going to be just that. So it's 1st finger and the pinky over here. Another note you need for this song is a D. Now it's the D in the middle of the range. So the fingering is thumb, no 1st finger, 2nd, 3rd, and then 1, 2, 3 of the right hand, and no pinky on the right hand, and that is a D. The last and 7th note we're going to need is an E. That's the next note higher, and we do this by lifting this finger up, but putting the 1st finger down and the pinky down. If you have enough time to do it quickly, you're going to make that motion there, D-E, like that. Okay, if that's too hard for you, you're probably just going to play D-E, D-E, like this. When you look at the sheet music on the screen, you will see letters above each measure. Those letters are guitar chords. They are not the notes that you are playing on the flute. If you are an intermediate flutist, you may have heard of grace notes. There are grace notes in this song. Grace notes are just quick little notes that are played briefly before the real or intended note. And that's going to happen several times in this song. The first grace note is a D going to an E. So we're going to play the D and tongue the D, but then we slur and move up to the E very rapidly. A second grace note that we're going to be using is A natural when we're going to the B flat. So A natural to B flat, okay? And you can cleanly do it by either lifting this up and putting this down at the same time, or I'll let you keep your 1 and 1 down and just flick this up and you got a grace note, A to B flat. Okay? The third and last grace note that we need to do is going to be B natural to C natural. So B is the grace note, it's the fast note. And this is done by fingering the B, right? The thumb and the 1st finger, and then very quickly moving the thumb off so that you're playing a C. Okay, so with a little practice, the grace notes are not that difficult. The rhythm of this song is driven by the acoustic guitar, which is played in a fast 3 feel. A 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1. Okay, so I wrote the sheet music in 3/4. So just think of it like this: a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One more detail about this song I want to mention is that it is out of tune. Yeah, the original recording, the guitar is slightly sharp. Not all the instruments are perfectly in tune. And so as you play along, if you hear a little rubbing of pitch, yeah, it's going to happen. So let's go ahead and play it now at 2 different speeds. We'll play it at a slow speed and at the normal speed. Here we go. Here we go, slow speed.
Hey, you've got to hide your
4 measures. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, go. Thank you, John Lennon, for another wonderful song.